And let's see. So remember that you took a loan for 5 years and you will be paying 39,000 per month for next 5 years to own this car. Now there are two things you can do. If you can wait for 5 years, let's say if you don't need the car immediately, car is not something that you need urgently on day two because uh, you can still survive and you are still using public transport to move around. So what if we, instead of paying the EMIs, we start an SIP? This is another option. If you can afford the EMI of 39,000 per month, you can also afford to save 39,000 per month. And not to forget that you are paying 5,30,000 in cash immediately out of your savings. So if you pay EMIs, your total payment for loan will be 23 lakhs, will be about 23 lakhs 40,000 in 5 years. So you end up paying 28 and a half lakhs for a car that costs you 22 lakhs in cash. So if you do an SIP, you will have 5 years, and since we are putting EMIs as SIP, so let's consider the SIP for 5 years only, and your portfolio can be aggressive, moderate, or conservative. Now, aggressive, moderate, and conservative portfolios will not run simultaneously. It depends completely on your risk profile. For Abhichri, we might go for aggressive profile because that's her risk profile. But if somebody has a different risk profile, if you're in 40s or 50s, you will have moderate or conservative risk profile. That is another factor that we'll see how it affects your investment choices. But right now, it will, assuming for 5 years, it will only affect your rate of return. So I'm taking 13 years for 13% for aggressive, moderate 10%, and conservative 8%. So let's see for each of these risk profiles how much money you will have in 5 years if you run an SIP of 39,000 per month. So if you have an aggressive risk profile, you will have 43.2 lakhs in your hand. And if you have a moderate risk profile, you will have 39.2 lakhs. And similarly for conservative risk profiles, this will be 36.7 lakhs. But one thing that we are forgetting is car prices will also increase over time. So there